Hello visuals, welcome back to the channel. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my hat. I feel like I'm trying to be some sort of wannabe Fred Durst type shenanigans. Hello visuals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we Pokemon on a fifth day. Not a mild stroke. Once again, we are combining the two things, and I can't remember if this started off as a Superhero Wednesday series or if it was a Pokemon Thursday series. I can't for the life of me fucking remember. We talk about the upcoming Premier League season and who's going to get points where and who's getting relegated, who's top four. We're here to talk about the Premier League and that's it. Really, I've got you once again. We're here to talk about Pokemon, but more specifically involving comic books and Pokemon. Once again, what? It is a team for a said comic book character, a Pokemon team that I think would be used by a said comic book character. And this week, it is the man himself. It is Deadpool. I don't think we've done a Deadpool one before, but something started scratching at the back of my head saying you've done Deadpool. So if we have, it's going to be quite interesting going back and seeing how many of these Pokemon I've given him to him twice. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we haven't. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. But more importantly, you guys do such a fantastic job at just schooling me on, no, we should have given this Pokemon, we should give him that Pokemon because of this. I'm like, that is such a better idea. Please, I can't wait for the comments. Get some comments in. I want to see you guys absolutely educate the shit out of me and be like, Dad, you completely overlooked this bit. You should have added that Pokemon because of this. I'm like, you are so much better than me at this. So please get your comments involved. Get your comments involved. Fun conversation going about what Deadpool's Pokemon team should look like. But anyway, we've got my 6. Disagree, agree, let me know. But anyway, visuals, are we ready? Let's start off with his first Pokemon. How else would it work, Daniel? It's not going to start off with his 5th Pokemon, then we'll do his first. Here's Deadpool's team. I think this is a very, very easiest and obvious one. It's Blissey because of the healing factor. Yes, I don't physically mean Blissey heals herself, but, you know, the Chanseys and the Blissies and now the Wigglytuffs of the world have been synonymous and associated with the Pokemon centers of healing Pokemon and helping Nurse Joy and shit. But I like the idea of Deadpool being in the middle of some sort of crazy hectic fight and he's sat there and he's like, what the fuck? And he chucks out a Pokemon, Blissey's there and he's like, I can heal myself but my baby legs are doing something, or my arm's doing all this shit, or he's been ripped in half and you can see Blissey just looking around being like, Blissey, picking up his foot or whatever, trying to put it back on and shit. And he's sat there like, oh, I love you, Blissey, so much. It's this big girl waddling about being like, Blissey, just trying to help out. He's trying to get her egg, being like, I could eat that egg and all this shit. I just think it would make for a great comedic sort of little skit they could play off together. Every time he's been shot, Blissey's there, Ginny Havel's like, no, I can heal, remember, it's fine, don't worry, I can heal, look, I can put my finger through it and it heals again. Blissey's like, Blissey, trying to bandage him up and shit. I think it would be so much fun. Now, not necessarily to the fans, Deadpool is not annoying, but to the overall Marvel world, he's considered very annoying. Spider-Man gets annoyed by Wolverine gets annoyed by him. The Avengers, everybody gets annoyed by Deadpool in the world of Marvel. We'll say everybody, most people. What annoys Pokemon fans a hell of a lot? Bumping into Zubat in caves. That is just one of the most tedious, fucking horrible. You get to a cave, you think, fuck, I've bought no repels, fuck it, we'll just go for it. Zubat. Oh, it's a Geodude. Zubat. And it's so friggin' annoying. Now, the idea that Deadpool could be in a cave, say you're going around Rock Tunnel and you're just chilling doing your thing, wondering about, Deadpool's like, hi, and you're just impatient, you're in a bad way, maybe your Ivysaur's dying from fucking poison or some shit. Well, it should be his poison type. You have Charmeleon's dying from poison type or something. And then next thing you know, Deadpool pops up and he's like, hi, Zubat. And you're like, I've just had to fight 20 wild ones. And he's like, Zubat, Chimichanga Zubat. I love that idea as well. Again, you could have some great comedic little moments there, but Zubat. Ari and Rapidash. Now, of course, we know Deadpool is unicorn. In fact, if you buy the new Legends figure, it comes with a unicorn. We've seen Deadpool do some explicit things with unicorn teddies, having unicorns involved. The unicorn stuff has been associated with Deadpool for ages now in artwork and drawings and his doodlings and whatnot. So he would have a Galarian Rapidash. The only thing I feel bad for is if I'm giving him a Galarian Rapidash, is what he actually does with it. He would be a bit freaky. He would be a potential interspecies erotica. So this Galarian Rapidash would be like, what the fuck's going on here? What are you trying to do? But anyway, without the weird side of Deadpool coming through, just seeing him run around, Deadpool shooting bullets, chucking out grenades with his sword, riding this Galarian Rapidash, just doing its things, with its fucking lovely hair and its horn and shit, and he's like, chibi fucking chunga everywhere. It would make for a great image. Imagine a comic book cover where he's on Pokemon X Deadpool and he's on Galarian Rapidash. This one is purely for the what the fuck factor. It's Giratina. That's right, you're sat there, you've battled Deadpool, you've took out Rapidash, you've took out Zubat, you've took out Blissey, and all of a sudden he goes, my final it's not his final Pokemon, we've still got a couple more, one more to come out, two more to come out. But just imagine it's like, Giratina, like, how the fuck did you get Giratina? You'd be like, really don't know, I've just got it, and you're like, he'll chuck it out something like a Pokeball or whatever, it'll be something so dumb and stupid, like, I've just got a Giratina. Where the fuck from? Fuck knows. Just got one. Where the fuck did you get a Giratina from, Deadpool? Yeah, no, absolutely no idea. And the idea of this massive godlike fucking creature just coming out of Wade Wilson's Pokeball is just insane. But I suppose as well, Giratina, I know he's looked at the antimatter Pokemon. People have said he's the gravity Pokemon. People look at him as the hell, myself included, like the demon sort of Pokemon. So I guess you could get a bit more symbolic and a bit more deep if you wanted to. Obviously, Deadpool's in love with Lady Death. If Giratina is the Satan devil of the Pokemon world, he would have a connection somewhere, shape or form to Lady Death. There's something you could sort of sew up there, but my overall choice was purely to be like, you've had a Zubat, you've had a Blissey, now I'm up against a Giratina. I did not see this coming whatsoever. And he's like, neither did I. And he'd be like, what do you mean? You didn't even know you were going to chuck it? I was like, nah, I've got a Giratina. Aura. Now, you could argue there's a few Pokemon that resemble Wolverine a bit better because that's the overall reason why I've gone for Zeraora is because of the Wolverine factor. The idea that, Deadpool loves Wolverine, loves hanging out with him and whatnot. He would see a Zeraora in the wild. Obviously, as well, being a mythical Pokemon, so now he's got legendary and a mythical. But to see him going about and doing his thing and be like, oh my god, what's that yellow thing running around with like sharp nails and doing shit? Is that my pal Logan? And then he would catch him like, oh, it's not, but I'm going to call it. And every time like he maybe bumps into the wheel Wolverine, the real Wolverine, he chucks Zeraora out to be like, I've got one. And he'd be like, look, it's my own Wolverine variant. And Wolverine's like, that's not a Wolverine variant, that's just a genuine Pokemon. It's like, no, that's a Wolverine variant from Earth fucking whatever it may be, 29, 45, 80, 72, whatever. And he's like, no, it's a Wolverine variant. And they try and get him to fight or whatever, or he cuddles it and he's sat chilling. Plus, as well, unfortunately, I'm going to go down this route, but I hate it. We've seen some fan art of Zeraora being a bit more out there. And I feel like Deadpool would again be kind of into that. He would somehow get a bra, or he would get some sort of plastic cosmetic surgery done to his Zeraora. And he would be like, look, my Wolverine's got tits or some shit like that. He would do something weird and bizarre. You know he would. But the overall thing is because Deadpool would feel like he's got his own Wolverine. Finally, we are going to give him a starter. We're going to give him a Greninja. We're also going to give him a shiny Greninja. Now, we've took the piss out of Deadpool for most of this video, but there is a serious side to him, and the serious side is the fighting. He is a really good, and he's a really good martial artist, weapons expert, hand-to-hand, guns, swords and stuff. He is a really good fighting expert. And I know Greninja's not a fighting type, but to see Greninja and Deadpool alongside each other, Deadpool with his katanas, his swords and shit, then you got Greninja with his water shurikens and whatnot, plus his one might be different. He might give Greninja like a belt buckle with different things in it. You could have like ninja stars in there, or you could have Greninja versions of grenades and shit. Like you could have its own little thing. I could see them fighting side by side, back to back, doing martial arts and weird weapons. You could maybe see a moment where they're fighting back to back and Greninja's run out of water shurikens, so Deadpool chucks him one of his swords and Greninja's given loads of ninja sword shenanigans. I could see it working off well, and I needed to give Deadpool some props because, like I said, he's a loudmouth, he's silly, he's goofy, he's over the top, but he is a great fighter and he is so good at fighting. I had to give him some love. So to see him go back to back with Greninja fighting against shit, whatever it may be, a horde of, I don't fucking know what we're going to chuck in there. Who would Greninja and Deadpool be look good fighting a math. I don't know, let's go to the world of fucking Lord of the Rings. They're fighting a load of orcs. I think them two back-to-back doing this shit would just look absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, I've given him Greninja. He's a shiny as well. Everyone be like, oh my god, yours is a shiny. Be like, oh, is it? Like, do you know how rare that is? You'd be like, nah. Ding, 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 ding. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So, yes, Greninja. Go visuals, my team, hopefully they're displayed down there somewhere, for Wade Wilson, for Deadpool. I think I've made some really fun choices in there. I think I've gone for good enough reasons, but please, 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 correct me in the comments below. You guys can obviously always correct and score me and say what's better, what would work better, who should be there and stuff. But that's his team. What do you think? Reporting visuals, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Sorry it's been a while. I don't know if anybody was sat there clutching for another comic book characters Pokemon team. It's been a while since we've done it. We kind of went off the beaten track, or whatever that saying is. Got it done there and then anyway, visuals. But thank you so much for watching, you beautiful, beautiful bunch of buggers. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and we'll see you tomorrow for FFF and probably the news at some point over Friday/Saturday. Visuals, thank you for watching, you guys. Literally fucking best. We'll always keep being you and keep on keeping on.